Hello everyone, thank you for stopping by my channel. My name is Cassandra and this is Ella Bella Plans. If you watched my last video, I'm going to do the opposite of what I said I enjoyed, which was a plan with me today. I was just kind of looking through my sticker stash and I realized that I kind of wanted to do a bit more of a minimal week. If you've kind of seen any flip throughs of my planner, I've been using quite a few stickers and such. Let me get to this past week. Let me see here. And then here's, kind of the beginning of this week. So I'm going to just go ahead and start with kind of how I set it all up. So let me get to my blank pages here. Okay, so how I start my week is by a homeschool section. Just realized I didn't grab what I needed here. So I'm just going to quickly go through and take down my lines of how I do my homeschool section, and I'll walk through how I'm still doing this. Okay, so here's how I set up my homeschool section. If you've watched any of my if you've watched any of my prior videos, this is how I've been setting up our homeschool week. I just have our subjects listed off to the side. I fill these out as we complete them, and then any extra notes I put in here. So like my kiddos do separate things for English and math, and I usually just take detailed notes on this section, one little space per kiddo, and then at the very bottom I'll do any general notes. Like I once tried to do homeschool in a different room of the house, and that just didn't work. They were a little like out of sorts just because it was a lot of newness. So these washi strips here I've used are from Nora's Cove. I do PR for Yoshida's shop. My code is Ella15 and that will be linked down below. I also realized I don't think I've showed my freebie for Yoshida's shop. So if you do use my code, this is the freebie that you receive. So I think maybe next week I'll use this. Maybe this week. I'll have this off to the side. It's just so pretty. So anyways, I just took out some stickers that I'm going to use this week. I used, let me see if I can find it here. Sorry, I did some like personal journaling the other day. I used the dots to mark TV times versus a corner, and I am going to do that again this week. I just like how it kind of drew my eye, but it also wasn't anything I don't want to use the word obnoxious because I don't find the corners obnoxious, but that's the only thing that's coming to mind. So for my homeschool section, you'll notice that I'm using, something other than black ink. I'm using my TWSBI Diamond 580 with Noodler's red black ink. This is a medium nib, so it's a little bolder. For the rest of the plan with me, I'll be using my Pilot Vanishing Point and a fine nib with Noodler's black ink. So you'll see the colors change. I just like this for kind of the pop of color that it adds. So I'm gonna just put my blotting sheet here because it is a medium nib and it's Noodler's ink, which is kind of notoriously like a wet ink. I don't want that to smear. So I'm gonna put my blotting sheet in there. And getting into my week, what I've been doing is leaving this page for notes. So I'm going to go ahead and use a This Week sticker, again from Nora's Cove. And I wonder if this will fit nicely there. Sorry, I'm gonna adjust this. I know sometimes it makes a weird noise. And just lay that down. So then this gives me like a full page of just notes. So sometimes I'll write down meal ideas. What else did I do? Okay, so sorry, my dog started barking. So on this page, what I use it for is a lot of times cleaning tasks, meal ideas. It really just kind of depends, but I've got like this week here, so I know this is my page for this week's notes. And then I will go ahead and get started on days. So I have this journaling card that was a freebie in an order from Olives Are Blue. I'm just gonna go ahead and label this day. So this will be 10, 12, 20. Sorry, I adjust my planner as I'm writing and planning, so sorry if it makes you dizzy, but I will go ahead. I know we have Big Brother moved to Mondays. Okay, so I just went ahead and pulled off my dots and I put them over here. I need to go into the eye doctor and get my prescription adjusted. They're so tiny. So Big Brother moved to Mondays at 7 p.m. my time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna stick that there. So that is for Big Brother. I am going to use one of these strips of washi. Okay, perfect. And then that's where I generally will put my to-dos. I'm gonna use my blotting paper again. The Noodler is black. It tends to dry fairly quickly. However, I've had stuff smear before, and I do love using my fountain pen, so it's worth it to use the blotting sheet to me, at least when I have time. I will also use a Sarasa Dry on the Tomoe River paper, but I am really, really loving fountain pens currently, so it's what I prefer. So that will be Tuesday, Wednesday. So Wednesday is another Big Brother day. I'm not used to military time yet, in case you can't tell from me flipping and counting. So that would be on Wednesday. I am going to go ahead and let me see here. We are not going anywhere really. I believe this is another quiet week except for my husband's birthday, so that will be fun. And I'm going to use another strip of washi. I should have bought more than one sheet of that animal print washi. I should know by now. I think I've gone through at least 3 or 4 sheets of Yoshida's original cheetah print washi. So I should have known to grab more of that, but I did not. So let me see. And then the lovely bills. So I'm gonna set this. I know I've mentioned this in another video, but with the Wonderland 222, you do have these 2 lines that are slightly darker. I do use those to kind of section off like where my to-dos should be, and then I've been putting my bills more so at the middle. They're all auto pay, so I don't really need to worry about them, but I do obviously like to make sure that everything has gone through appropriately. So I have that. I believe that's it here. We just have, I feel like it's somewhat empty over here. I also have these today stickers. Oh, do I want to use a today sticker or just another to-do? Ooh. Try not to make it super monotonous, but it just looks empty. We just don't have much going on. Oops, nope, I'm not gonna like that. Don't rip. Okay. It was just going to come too close to that date, so I wasn't going to enjoy that. I already know that about myself. So, super plain. Imagine that. Maybe I shouldn't post this as like a plan with me, but more so a setup. I don't know. Okay. So then we have my husband's birthday. His birthday's on a Thursday. Obviously, with everything COVID, we won't be doing anything, but thankfully kind of knew that was going on, so he's gotten plenty of gifts leading up to COVID and such. Leading up to COVID, oh my gosh, leading up to his birthday, he's gotten some fun gifts. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this cheetah washi, and I'm just going to set it right here. Well, I know I have a bill due on the 16th. There we go. So I have these little birthday stickers. These are from the Minimalist Planner. I know the shop is no longer around, and I don't believe I've seen the person on Instagram at all either. So I might actually put this up top here. Make Make sure that's like the first thing I do in the morning. Because my husband actually shares a birthday with my grandpa. So I will have to make phone calls bright and early. So what I'm going to do here is write if it's his birthday. I'm gonna go right ahead and write call Grandpa. Okay, and then I just remembered as I was about to wrap up this day that the presidential debate is also on the 15th. I am not sure if I'll watch it or not. It's my husband's birthday, so he'll get to decide, but I am going to write that down. And then I realized I forgot to hit start, but I did also put down that the 16th is a new moon, so I'm gonna write that down. I do not know if I spelled that right, but we're gonna go with it. Okay, apparently Thursday's the busy day, or sort of busy day. Okay, so that's that, and then we're gonna get into Saturday, Sunday. And there is a Vikings game on at noon. Currently we have no plans, but maybe might make something with my in-laws. We'll see. And I can't remember who the Vikings are playing against. So I'm just going to write Vikings versus someone. Okay. And let me see here. Also, those moon phase stickers were from Virgo and Paper. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead, use a bit of washi here. And then I'll just leave it like so. So after my week, what I do keep is a grocery shopping list. If it's my, like what I call like my big grocery shopping trip. There we go. So I'm going to use a to buy script from Nora's Cove. And as the week goes on, I'll just slowly start filling out what it is that we need. Okay, so I will do a quick flip through of what I all just did. Oh, and then I also, these are marble sticky notes, also from Nora's Cove. I'm just gonna go ahead and stick one of those right here. As I like have phone calls and stuff, I like to just like write quick notes, but I don't necessarily want to keep those notes, especially if it's like a conversation with a girlfriend or something. Like sometimes that stuff is private and I want to rip it off and throw it away. So, okay, so I have my homeschool section. This week page that's used for jotted notes. Daily page. And I do a page per week, a page per day. And then at the very end of the week, I keep a grocery shopping list. And there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.